Welcome back, folks. It's Getaway Day, Friday, August 16th, 2024. Born on this date in 1952, musician Topper Price of the Mobile area. In 1986, country music singer Ashton Shepherd of Coffeyville. Today's National Roller Coaster Day. Hey, put the Starliner back on the beach and I might join in. Some of you spring break veterans might follow me on that. Today we have an update on the Terrence situation, a police officer's guilty plea in a drug planting case, a Birmingham bishop elected World Methodist Council president, and a listener takes our weekly news quiz. I'm Mike Morgan and we're down in Alabama. A judge has thrown out the arrest warrants for the mayor of Tarrant, reports AL.com's Joseph D. Bryant. Tarrant City Clerk Laverne Knight had filed charges against Mayor Wayman Newton, accusing him of blocking her access to documents she needed in order to do her job. The city leadership has seen plenty of turmoil over the past couple years, with the mayor's dispute with a councilman leading to personal insults and even a punch, and multiple suspensions of the police chief by the mayor that were overturned. A former police officer in Center has agreed to plead guilty to charges related to planting drugs on innocent motorists, reports AL.com's Carol Robinson. According to the charging documents, back in January 2023, Michael Kilgore pulled somebody over, found drugs in the car. He's accused of then letting that driver off, but using him to acquire and plant methamphetamine, oxycodone, and marijuana in a vehicle, which Kilgore then pulled over and busted those inside. The two then planned to do the same thing to another vehicle, but then his co-conspirator likely realized that this wasn't going to end well for him or her, disposed of the drugs, and reported the scheme to law enforcement. The head of the North Alabama Conference of the United Methodist Church has been elected president of the World Methodist Council, reports AL.com's Greg Garrison. Now, at its meeting in Gothenburg, Sweden, the council elected UMC Bishop Deborah Wallace Paget. Of course, her recent work in Birmingham has seen some turbulent times for the congregation, with more than half of Alabama's UMC churches disaffiliating because of disagreements over the ordination of gay clergy and the performing of same-sex weddings. The World Methodist Council includes 80 denominations from around the world. Wallace Paget will preside over the council for 5 years. On September 1st, she'll officially end her 12-year run as Bishop of North Alabama's United Methodists. There are a couple of noteworthy events in coastal Alabama as we ease closer to Labor Day, which of course is the unofficial end of summer tourist season. First, on Sunday, the Floribama Lounge Package and Oyster Bar will be celebrating its 60th anniversary. From 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., there'll be live music, cake, and a free drink card for each person at least 21 years old. It was 1964 when Ted Tampery and his sons built the Floribama. Now, second, on September 21st over in downtown Mobile, the folks at Visit Mobile are planning a Son of a Sailor Fest in Cathedral Square. They're calling it a family-friendly street festival that'll include a second-line parade and be in honor, of course, of the late Jimmy Buffett. The Buffett tribute band A1A, as well as Will Kimbrough, will play the event. The parade that took place last year, just a few days after Buffett died, became so popular on such short notice that they figured they might try to turn it into an annual thing. Hey, we're going to take a quick ad break so that they don't cut the lights off on us. We'll be right back and then have a listener take our weekly Alabama news quiz. Y'all stay with us. Hello, my fellow Alabamians. I want to take a quick break to talk about something that I know y'all are into because you listen to this podcast, the role of news in your daily routine. Well, starting off the day informed is a long-held practice that started with newspapers and coffee and has evolved to podcasts like this one and driving to work. But If you miss the feeling of sitting down with in-depth local reporting, consider subscribing to the Huntsville Times, Birmingham News, or Mobile Press Register digital editions. By subscribing, you'll get a new daily digital edition in an email link, or you can use an app to download the new edition every day on your smartphone or tablet. You also get exclusive access to stories written for our subscribers. Down in Alabama listeners, get your first month free by going to al.com/digital subscription/exclusive and enter the promo code DIA24. Down in Alabama 24. You get that. It's just $10 a month after that to support the reporting that changes laws and lives in our state. Thank you for your support. And now back to the podcast. Thanks for staying with us, everybody. Last week, we had a listener come on and take the quiz, and he did very good on it, by the way. And we liked it so much that we're going to keep doing it until somebody makes us stop. Today, we have Jamie Connolly on the phone. Welcome to the show, Jamie.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me where you're from.
Well, I'm originally from Florence up in North Alabama, but I moved down to Mobile. I've been here for about 4 or 5 years now.
All right. You've seen it all then. You've seen the whole state.
Yep.
What do you do down in Mobile?
I am a lawyer at the Public Defender's Office.
All right.
Staying busy.
We haven't done any lawyers jokes in a while, so I don't think you're mad at me, hopefully.
No.
Shoot, let's get to the quiz then and see how we do. Now, if you've listened to these, you know that these reporters have come on and some of them have aced it and some of them have struggled. I think it's the guy who puts together the quiz. It could be, really obscure or it could be really easy. I don't know till we get into it.
Well, I'm hoping it's easy this time. I'm a perfectionist.
Well, it can be hard and you can be perfect too. That's possible. The key is to listen to Down in Alabama. Now you're a listener, right? Not from our newsletter.
Every day, yes.
Okay, you listen to the podcast. Great. How long have you been listening?
Since I was in law school. So I guess about since it's been going.
Oh yeah, we've been around since 2017 now, which wow, how fast.
That's when I started law school, so that makes sense.
All right. Well, it goes by fast. It's amazing. All right, let's go ahead and get to this first question. See what we can do. Question number 1. This Alabama native has landed a host spot on the new CNN show, Have I Got News for You? A, John Archibald. B, Roy Wood Jr. C, Bill Bubba Bussey. Or D, Dabo Swinney.
I am not entirely sure. I'll guess B.
You're guessing B? You're guessing Roy Wood Jr. for this. Are you really guessing? You got it right.
Thank goodness.
He was one of the purported short list, at least from people speculating, for the new host for The Daily Show. And he left The Daily Show in the meantime to strike out on his own, and he's landed this show on CNN. Bill Bubba Bussey recently took a job at Jacksonville State. John Archibald is still with us as far as I know. So, and Dabo is still in the ACC for now. All right. Question number 2, Jamie, you're 1 for 1. Photos of people getting off buses in Albertville caused a stir recently, and speculation abounded regarding the reasons behind their arrivals. According to local officials, these are a little long, so I'll take my time with it. A, it was extra labor being put into place by the state for road work. B, they were tourists taking a tour of small towns in North Alabama. C, they were poultry workers heading to and from the expanded Pilgrim's Pride plant in Russellville. Or D, Alabama's libertarians were meeting in rural Marshall County to share coping strategy for making it through this year's presidential election. Now, did you get all that? That was an awful lot.
Yes, I got all of that, and I remember this one, and I believe it's the poultry workers. Let's see.
It is absolutely the poultry workers. There you go. Way to go.
I don't want the buzzer. I gotta stay
The
strong.
buzzer is one of the joys that has recently come into my life. I didn't know was missing. I don't know what it says about me, but I'm like a nice guy during the day, and then I hit that buzzer when we start doing this. All right, number 3. Last weekend, an overpressured rail car. Oh, this is from your neck of the woods. All right, no excuses on this one. We're going to turn the pressure up.
Oh.
Last weekend, an overpressured rail car full of, oh my gosh, I just gave you let me just read it. Last weekend, an overpressured rail car full of nitrogen peroxide exploded at the Evanik chemical plant overlooking this body of water. Was it the Mobile Bay, Tennessee River, Lake Eufaula, or Buzzard Roost Creek?
It would have to be the Mobile Bay.
Well, I guess it would. After I need to remember what my answers are before I narrow it down like that.
Well, since I'm from Florence, it could have been the Tennessee River.
You know what? That's
up in that neck of the woods.
That's absolutely right. And Buzzard Roost Creek is in Northwest. I like using that for an answer. I just like the name of it.
Yeah.
So, but you knew this anyway, even without that extra hint.
Right.
All right. Well, let's move on. That makes you 3 out of 3. So you're in rare air here. Question number
hanging in there.
Question number 4. COVID-19 cases have risen across the U.S., particularly in Alabama and a few other states, prompting the decision to A, close state offices for a week, B, switch at least one high school to virtual learning for at least 2 days, C, give away free test kits at Birmingham Barons games, or D, require high school football coaches to social distance at least 6 feet from players.
As a state employee, I certainly wish it was A, but I believe it's B, with closing the school.
It is definitely not A, so you guys can hit your state offices today and tomorrow. But it is B, and a high school in Montgomery closed for a couple of days. Question number 5. The last Alabama location for this retailer has been listed for sale. Is it Macy's, Circuit City, Barnes & Noble, or Prince Family Paper?
It's Macy's.
And how sure are you about Macy's?
I'm 100% sure.
You're absolutely sure that there's only one Macy's, only one left in Alabama.
Yes.
All right.
Ooh, you almost had me down.
I tried awful hard.
Almost.
I tried awfully hard. That's 5 out of 5. Hey, way to go. First, let's go back to this question. Have you ever been to Prince Family Paper?
No.
I figured, working in the legal profession, you would have come across them. No, I have not. That's actually from The Office. If you watch that show, it's
I love The Office.
Right. Well, you remember when Michael and Dwight went to the family, the sweet old family paper place.
Yes.
That's right, and stole their customer list so that they could exploit it.
Yep, I do remember that one.
Well, you were 5 out of 5, and I tell you, not a lot of people have aced this so far. We've had a handful, and you're the first listener to ace the quiz. So that means we're going to have to make it a lot harder. Did this come across?
No, it's an honor.
Did this come across as easy as it seems to me, having listened to you ace it?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I had an educated guess, so I kind of got by the seat of my pants.
How's the weather down there in Mobile?
It's hot. It is extremely hot. We got a little bit of rain yesterday that helped, but it's climbed right back up to about 98 degrees this morning.
I don't think we've gotten any rain this month where I'm at, and my tomatoes are hurting. Jamie, I really appreciate you coming on to do this, and congratulations for doing so well If we weren't cheap, we would send you a great big prize. Maybe one day. We're working toward it. You're helping put us on the map.
Hey, awesome. It was an honor to be here. I'll just have to order myself a plaque, I suppose.
All right. Thanks, Jamie. I appreciate it. And thanks, everybody out there, for listening to us. We will be back again bright and early Monday morning. Until then, come by and see us on the internet at al.com.